Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Maid worried about permissions later. All right, thank you, Winter. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today we are drawing Yami from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I saw that comment earlier. Exodia, obliterate! I was a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. Huge fan. Winter, let me figure out how to do that. So we are getting the what do you call it? We're getting set up our new Discord, and that is linked in my card on all my channels. So if you go to my card, you can go and click on the Discord and add the Discord if you'd like to join. I will also be putting it later on in the stream in the description. But we're trying to set up our new Discord so that we can have other artists join the Discord and show your art, share your art, and share other things if you'd like. So I'm having to figure out we've got a little bit of scuff, as Katie calls it. We got some scuff that we're trying to work through. You know what? I always have trouble with Twitch on actually sharing the live Twitch, so let me figure it out just 1 second. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Let's see. Did you put it under my famous tab? Because that's where it should be. Because that's what's gonna happen is famous. Good day. Hello, the one guy. Are you the one guy? Clever name. We're setting up the Discord, just a few things, and then we'll get started on the drawing. Oh, we do have a going live tab. Here we go. There's my going live. Going live. So any of you guys who'd like to join the Discord, y'all are welcome to join the new Discord. You did make it under Getting Famous. It's the best tab. The Getting Famous tab. That's the only way to get famous, guys. The only way to get famous is to stream nowadays. Or to make a YouTube. The one guy. So I have the one guy and the high guy. That would be awesome. I have the high guy. I literally have a guy who comes in every single short that I make, and he comes in and says hi. And I'm totally making a video about it because he almost always says hi in my streams. And I'm going to call him the hi guy. To be fair, I'm not the only one who came up with that. Winter did. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, yes, need to do this. Okay, I'm going to set up this real quick, and then we will start streaming. You know, I should go ahead and start setting things up ahead of time, but Rose against technology, it just doesn't happen. You know, the one guy would make a great anime. You're right. You're like, the one guy versus the high guy. Who would win? Look, I've got coffee this morning. Oh my gosh, my VTuber all wigs out. I drink coffee. It like doesn't know what to think. Can I share the Discord link? Yes. I will share it right now in chat right now. Let me figure it out. Rose against technology. Oh my goodness, why can't I find you? invite people. There we go. Hidden use copy button. Okay. I am copying it to the chat right now. I'm also posting it in all my chats, so anyone in chat is welcome to the Discords. Oh. It makes me sign in on Kick. Oh well. If you need to find it, it's on my card. I'll manually do the rolls. So yes, okay, if you guys join the Discord, since we're having some scuffs, a few things is Winter will have to manually allow you to become a minion, which then it lets you do things within the Discord. We're still trying to figure out right at this time what all that means and how it's going to impact we're trying to figure out how it works, because for some reason things that should be simple are not. We're having trouble. At least Winter is. And me being Rose is like, I just don't want to deal with it. I will be there. I will be present, but I don't know. Right now, it's overwhelming. I gotta draw Yami. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We're setting up a Discord, so if you do art and you want to join our Discord, you are welcome. We just posted the link, and you're welcome to join. Add your art, add anything that you'd like, so it's something that if you want to join, you're welcome to. Yeah, Rune did it too. Rune actually knows things, and still didn't figure it out. Oh well, we'll figure it out. One of these days it'll be like a simple fix, and then like things will, it'll get easier. Alright, so here is Yami. Yami. He's so good looking, man. I don't know what it is about Yami. He is the epitome of man. Kind of, I don't know. He could be a little bit bigger. I'm just going to be honest. He could be a bigger man, but he is like the epitome of card man. Like, he is going to destroy you with cards. My apologies for not being active on YouTube. I got relapsed from having lack of sleep because I have observed on my studies without breaks. Well, you need your sleep, ma'am. For me, I'm like, what is sleep? I struggle with sleep. I like literally woke up this morning and I didn't want to get up. I'm just like, no, it's not happening. It's been like this for the last week. I don't know if it's weather. I don't know if something is in the air, but like, I just don't feel like waking up. I fortunately have coffee now and I'm great. I've got all the energy. I survive on coffee, and I hate to say it, sometimes soda. I gotta kick that back because, you'll gain some weight with soda. So I tried to, like, team insomnia. Yeah. Well, team baby, too. Like, when you have a baby that wakes up in the middle of the night and is like, change my diaper right now, she demands me. She's like, my diaper is demanding of attention and give me bottle. And then you gotta wake up and you gotta do it for her because she's your baby and you love her. But, it's all worth it in the end. Hopefully one day she'll draw with me and watch. One day she'll grow up and she'll be like, I want my own VTuber. Mommy, make me my VTuber. Yes, daughter. I'll do whatever you want. Thing is, I guess I'm not there yet. I'm thinking about drawing him just like this picture, because this picture is like perfect. I love this picture. I found it. I don't know who put this like realistic background in the back. I don't know who did this. Like, it has actual trees in the back, but look, he is perfect just the way he is, like this, just like that. So if y'all like Yu-Gi-Oh, guys, I don't know how many Yu-Gi-Oh fans are out there anymore. It's classic. Yu-Gi-Oh used to be big back in the day. Pokemon kept going, but Yu-Gi-Oh didn't. Neither did Digimon, which is kind of surprising. Meanwhile, Rose versus Gator roll all the time. Oh, I had the trebuchet happen. I had the diaper trebuchet actually happen the other day. But it wasn't a dirty diaper or anything. It was, she actually trebuchet. So as I'm trying to clean her diaper, she likes to roll, and I have to worry about her because she could roll off like couches and stuff. So like I was really scared she was gonna roll off the couch. Well, she trebuchets her clean diaper, so then I have to like go run after her clean diaper because I don't have another clean diaper. I gotta. And fortunately, it was not wet or dirty. She didn't trebuchet a dirty or wet one, but man, I had to run after a clean one. It poisons against AI to mix styles. The artist that did 5,000 IQ. Is it really? Does it? Does it affect AI? The trees will mess up the theft attempt. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Or is it real? Because I would totally believe you, Winter, if you're telling me that, like, if you're telling me this is real, like, that the fact that he used this to discourage against AI, I would totally believe you. But, like, I know how you joke, so part of me is, like, concerned that you're just joking with me. I mean, what is this? Why do you add realistic backgrounds to cartoons? I never understood that. I mean, the only reason I understand is if you don't want to draw it and you're lazy. And I'm a lazy artist, so I totally understand. I totally understand being a lazy artist. But man, I just don't... What I don't get is, like... Why would you ever put a realistic background unless you're wanting to be lazy? And then I get it. Okay, be a lazy artist if you want. Because I am. No judgment there. You know, he has like clumps of hair. Like, if this hair actually existed in real life, if Yami Yu-Gi-Oh's, if his hair like existed in real life, like, I want to know what it would look like. Because this is like the wildest hair I have ever seen. It actually does it. Same with noise filters. At least he has a background. Stop. 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 Oh no, I didn't want that. No, bad program. So, like, okay, Winter, you told me your hair was like Azawa from My Hero Academia. You said that's what your hair is like. So my question to you is, and this has been on my mind for a long time. I don't know why. If your hair is like Azawa's hair, then does it like poof up when you use your magical powers? Like, does it go straight up like Azawa's hair? I've been wondering that like since yesterday. Don't ask me why. I just was wondering. It's been bothering me, and like it'll continue to bother me unless I know it's secret. Like, you know what, in Yu-Gi-Oh, they have like these like massive, like crazy looking ears. Crazy looking ears. You know, I get a lot of lurkers, and I get a lot of lurkers in what's this, in Twitch. And I always wondered, like, people who come into Twitch, do they watch me talk? Like, I always wonder if they just think I'm crazy. Because, man, I say some crazy stuff. Wonder, like, who's this chick? She's wild. I'm gone. Oh, no. His hair doesn't do that. I wonder if I'm going to get another person from AI, like, asking me if this is AI. Is that AI? Oh, yeah, bud. I'm totally created and made up. I hope someone comes into my chat and asks me if I make AI art. I hope. That's totally what I do. Speaking of My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh's hair basically be All Might's hair, California crackhead form, mixed with fins of Bakugo's hair in his hero suit. So, like, do you think they... Because Yu-Gi-Oh came first before My Hero. Do you think that Yu-Gi-Oh... do you think they took Yami's hair and was like, we're going to create 2 to 3 characters out of his hair alone? And yes, Rose, my hair stands up when I use superpower called dips. When I stick a key in a light socket. That's hilarious. You need to learn... You probably should do a cosplay. Like, if you look like Aizawa in real life, you should totally do an Aizawa cosplay. I would fund it. I would totally fund it. Just gotta make it, man. A real-life Aizawa. You'd be more famous than me at that point. I just noticed Yami's hair. His hair literally is like on his neck. Look at this. His hair. He has hair on his neck. So, like, if you think about it, like, when someone were to cut his hair, they would see, like, a chunk of hair on his neck. It's wild. I am going as Aizawa for Halloween. That's awesome. Definitely inspires me. No way it doesn't. That hair is too awesome and not to give inspiration. So, do you have bags underneath your eyes? Do you have bags underneath your eyes to, like, the point that, like, Aizawa has, though? You have to match his tiredness. From what I know of you, Winter, I don't know that you have, I don't know. You seem to have a lot more energy than Aizawa does, so you're gonna have to match his energy. My superpower actually comment on Rose shorts and gives 1,000 interactions. I know. So yesterday, I asked Winter, I'm like, can you please comment on my film or on my little shorts? For some reason, when he comments on them, like they gain interactions, like a lot of interactions randomly. So I'm like, please comment, give me your superpower of interactions. For some reason it works. I have no idea. Maybe he's secretly famous. Who knows? Look, his eyes are massive. This is gonna, like, throw me off a little bit. Like, look how big his eyes are. He's got, like, the eyes of, like, I don't know. I'm an artist, of course. I do. I carry my groceries home in bags, bruh. What does that have to do with art? I don't carry bags. I don't carry bags of groceries. Peasants do that for me. Look how massive his eyes are. Oh my lord. Look how big his eyes are. You know, as a kid, I used to draw anime eyes on everything, even realism. I had people be like, wow, we love your eyes. They're so big. And I'm like, I know. Reread it. You asked if I had Aizawa's eye bags. Oh, you're saying that you carry your groceries home in those bags. Oh, those are massive bags. I still don't carry groceries. My peasants do that. So does it kind of look like him? He's got, like, massive eyes. It's bothering me. No. So the only thing I don't like about the reference window is it's so hard to move upwards. Like, I can move it from side to side, but if I try to move it upwards, It is my bane. There he is. His eye looks awful, though. I have to fix it. He's got, like, something going on there. Yeah. I'm badass, and I know. That's what Yami looks like. He's like, I just know I'm cool. I created Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. I didn't know you could make a card game so epic in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Just does it, right? They just make you feel like you're in this epic battle. So actually, if y'all don't know, and if you've only seen the manga, I'm sorry, if you've only seen the anime and you've never read the manga, the initial manga was actually pretty dark. The initial Yami manga, or sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. My brain this morning, I swear. The initial Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga was actually really dark. And it started off not as a card game, it started off as just random gambling. And so he had to gamble, basically to save people's lives. And so then I think it evolved into an actual card game that was basically you were able to sell and people liked. But the initial manga was just him gambling for people's lives. Because he had to gamble in order to save people's lives. I mean, that's questionable. Because, I mean, like, you're not supposed to, what is it called? You're not supposed to negotiate with terrorists. But he did. He negotiated with the terrorists. He's got, like, a massive ear. Imagine Magic the Gathering played like Yu-Gi-Oh! Moment you played an Undead deck, boom, instant zombie apocalypse in real life. Interesting. You know, I actually used to play Magic the Gathering. Back in the day, I actually used to compete. I did do some tournaments. I was not a hardcore competitor, but I competed. And was I good? I mean, I tried to buy, you know, Magic the Gathering is a very expensive. I mean, when I say it's expensive, it's expensive. It's a very expensive hobby. If you want to have a good deck, okay? And back in the day, I had what's called a rainbow deck, which rainbow decks are basically like flight decks with they're red, white, and blue, obvious, or not rainbow deck. Why did I say rainbow? American deck. They were red, white, and blue. So I don't even know what these cards do anymore. I know the white ones were like fly decks. Blue, I think, was manipulation. I don't know, but it was a good deck. It was a really good deck. If y'all play Magic the Gathering, maybe y'all can remind me like what all these decks do. But it's been a long time since I've actually played. Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I went through a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fandom back in when I was younger. I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was a nerd. I mean, look at those. I mean, he could use a little bit of time working out. He could work out a little bit better. I mean, he's got some muscles, but I mean, if he decided to play less cards and work out, these muscles would be a lot bigger. I'm just going to say that much. The cards would always manifest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Any popular game here is expensive. I have played Magic the Gathering since high school, around the same time I last played D&D. So I got into Magic the Gathering for a while, pretty hardcore. Okay, y'all want to know how nerd I am? Do y'all want to know how nerd I am? Okay? Y'all are about to find out how nerd Rose is, okay? I used to, I hate that I'm telling all this. I used to play 40K. 40K Warhammer. I even had the little, like, figurines, and I used to paint them. I mean, that was the best part, but, like, I played 40K roleplay. I played 40K like the guys on the tabletop. Okay, you go to a nerd store. I'm gonna tell you all this. If you go to a nerd store and there's levels of nerd, okay? Levels. You go into a nerd store, you're playing Magic the Gathering, everyone's playing Magic the Gathering. You have your Yu-Gi-Oh groups, you have your Pokemon groups. Pokemon's kind of like, kids can get into this, right? That's okay. You get into Warhammer 40K, you're with the big nerds, like the big boys. And they haven't showered in a week. I'm just being honest. Like, they just, their hair is as greasy as it gets, and they get in on, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of people, but, like, come on. Take a shower, bruh. Like, I don't know. I used to be, like, huge into the 40K. His neck would be jacked off. Look at the Legend of Zelda artifact for a neck piece of he has. Zelda's awesome. I want to play some Zelda. Maybe I should play some Zelda for y'all. That would be fun. Warhammer 40K was awesome. 2 real-life friends. Like, so many 40K models. Okay. I'm just saying that when you get into 40... Okay. You think Magic the Gathering's expensive? 40K is very expensive. Okay? 40K is very expensive. You're gonna spend thousands if you're gonna get into 40K. That's the only reason I got out of it. It's because it costs too much. And they come out with this new cool model, this really, really cool model, and you gotta buy it. But that one model, like, what, is like $50 to $60 or more, depending on the model, right? I'm just like, I can't do this. This is too much. But I liked painting them. Dot and Mac have spent thousands on 40K. I used to spend thousands. I mean, it's literally an investment. It's literally an investment. And it's just it's a new level of nerd. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you're into 40K, it's a new level of nerd. I had a friend of mine. He made, like, we would go to, like, festivals and cons, and he would make, like, the coolest costumes, and they were all, like, 40K based. Oh my gosh, like, this dude, like, made insane, like, he would create them in insane costumes. Insane. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but I'm telling y'all, I've been a part of that scene before. I gotta make his arms look alright. I kind of want to get his, like, puzzle in this, so I have to make him even smaller. Kind of sad about it. Ugh, he's gonna be real small. I want to get his cool puzzle. Yu-Gi-Oh! Puzzle! You know, when I decided to make a YouTube, I had no idea that I was going to be getting into nerd aspects of my life. Like, when I was a kid, all I used to do is read manga and, like, do Magic the Gathering and, like, D&D and, like, all these things, right? I had no idea that I would be using these skills in making content. To be honest. But I realized that it's actually quite popular. And I didn't know that my nerdness was as popular as it was still, because, again, like, anime was big in, like, the 2000s. in the 90s, like in 2000s. I mean, it's still big, right? Like anime and stuff is still big. But I didn't know what to degree. I mean, I feel like a lot of anime was really good back then, and then there's still good anime today, right? But I just don't feel like it's like 90s good. Not the way it used to be. Sorry, you sent me a message. I wish I could afford cosplay. Just make my a Nakim costume for Halloween. You mean Aizawa? Are you doing a Nakim costume for Halloween? Was like, oh, you did one for $300 and that was a simple one. It's costly to cosplay for most people to do it. Are girls and get other people to pay for their wish list. Listen, I have cosplayed before. A lot of cosplay. I've spent thousands of dollars on my cosplay and I bought all of it by myself. Am I proud of that? I mean, not necessarily, but I'm just saying, like, it is costly. Like, cosplaying is expensive. When I was in high school, nerding out got your ass kicked. Now it makes you instant waifu material and makes you the cool kid. Is that true? I mean, is that true? I just stuck to myself, okay? Like, I just went on my corner, read my manga, I stuck to myself. I made manga reading friends, but, like, I didn't really... I don't know, man. Like, I just... I think people didn't really like me that much. They thought I was weird. Oh, I one time got in trouble. So, okay, back in the day at my school... funny story. Okay, back in the day at my school... I actually was reading, manga on, there was a manga reading website. Now, this was back when, I don't know if you can even still do this. It was like a website you can go and you could like read all of the manga you wanted for free. I mean, there was some ads, but it was pretty much free, right? And I read all the manga on that website. Any that existed, I read it. Okay? Oh, Anakin Skywalker. Ha! You made a cosplay of Anakin Skywalker. So, back to my story. So, I made I would get on this website every day and read manga. And there was this I will say there was this library I would go in and just spend my time reading the manga. Well, one day I decided to try to read Wolf and Spice or Spice and Wolf. It's something like that. Okay, because it had a cute little wolf on it. I'm gonna read it. I'm like, this sounds good. Like within the first, I kid you not, like the first 3 pages, my whole screen, bam, a naked wolf lady was on my screen howling at the moon. And there was one of these like girls that I went to school with. Now, I went to a Christian school, okay? I went to a Christian school. And the lady that was behind me saw it and went, oh, what are you looking at? And she started laughing. I'm like, nothing. It pulled up. She's like, you're looking at bad things. And I'm like, no, I'm not. It's literally just popped up on my manga reading. And I tried to explain it to her. I think she tattled on me because soon after that website was banned and I was not able to read my manga. But I was able, I'll tell y'all what, I was able to go around it because I worked for the, what was it called? It's like at the year end, you get like this, book with everyone's picture in it. I forget what that's called. It's like you get everyone's picture in it and you get to see how do I say this? You get to see everyone's year-end school book. What is that called? It's like a year-end school book with everyone's pictures in it. Well, I was part of that because I was an artist, so they asked me to do the art for these do pictures for this book. And so we had our own separate place to like go and look at computers, and the teacher there was really cool, and he was like, yeah, do whatever you want, just as long as you don't get me in trouble. So I got into my little room to read my books, my mangas. One of my kids decided it was a good idea to search up Bulma from Dragon Ball on Google, and Googled at school. That was a mistake. A yearbook! Ah, yes, a yearbook. I'm like, what is this called? It's like a yearbook. I thought it was like a school book, but it's called yearbook. Yeah, yearbook. And I mean, back in the day, man, because I was part of the yearbook club, I was able to read my manga, but that was the only reason I was able to get around it. We also did some crazy stuff. Like we were I don't know. We got in this, like, I forget what it was called. It was like a forum, but you made a little avatar, and if you did stuff and you would gain like avatar like clothes and stuff, you would gain like avatar clothes, and you would walk around in a world and chat it up, because like back then, like, chatting was popular. I'm old, man. It was like chat rooms were it. Like, you either were in a chat room, you were like, Facebook was big in my day. That's how old I am. Like, the Facebook was big. And man, that chat room, like, we all would get together and get our little avatars, make them look cute, and just like chat it up with random people online. Nowadays, like, I don't know if that's like normal or like people just do that. MSN Messenger. Well, yeah, AIM and MSN Messenger were popular too. But I'm just saying, like, we went to random chat rooms and talked to like random people, and maybe that's like like I said, more normal now. But back then it was kind of scary because no one knew like who you were talking to. Maybe it is still today, like for kids. Like, obviously you got to be careful with kids. But it was just one of those weird things. I used to listen to like Rammstein music. That was the day. That was like, we used to like go and listen to random Rammstein music, and Rammstein is not Christian appropriate, guys. I'll tell you that. We're bad kids. MSN, AOL, Facebook, YouTube, 2006. Yeah, back in the day, man. Back in the day. I don't even know if this looks right. I can't tell because the lion is in the way. There he is! I drew him! Oh, he has like a little bit of a, what? He's got his like, his clothes going this way. Like, whoever created Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely created like a very jagged line character. And I just like, it's amazing to me how they just made an anime with all these like harsh lines. Yo, is that AI? Yeah, man. Rammstein is banned in Canada. Okay, so Rammstein, I believe, was banned, again, supposedly was banned in the US for a while. Like, they couldn't, like, the actual, not the music itself. Like, I think they couldn't come sing for a while, but then like now I think they can. I don't know if it's true, if it was like hearsay, so my facts might not be true, but I thought that they couldn't come to the US for a while. I like Rammstein. They have some pretty neat music. All right, I'm gonna drink some coffee, and it's gonna make my VTuber look really, really weird. It doesn't know what to do when I drink coffee. It's like, spaz out. I like it. Yami. Oh, guys, on Twitch, I'm officially an affiliate. It took me, like... What's weird is when you become an affiliate, it, like, takes a while for it to actually go through, I think. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have all the qualifications. But it allowed me to, like... It allowed me to, apply for it. And then I didn't hear back for, like, a week or two on it. It just said, oh, you've completed the application for onboarding. I'm like, cool. Well, then it turns out onboarding's different from affiliate, so I don't know. I don't really know. But I'll tell you what, I am officially an affiliate. So I need to start making, what do you call it? Emotes. My brain is, like, so slow this morning. I didn't kid you not, guys. I woke up so tired. I'm so, like, I don't know why I'm just not functioning this morning. When Rune writes in her notebook, her model is like seizures this time. Let's go. It's only when I drink coffee. Look, it just spazzes out. Look. Like, what is it doing? Why does it do this? What is my model doing? Why does it decide to do this? And what's weird is, like, I don't see other VTubers models spaz out unless they're, like, I don't know. I don't know what other VTuber, like, actual, like, the bigger VTuber models, I never see them spaz out. I don't know why. Maybe they have expensive equipment. I tried to use VBridger. I tried to set it up. But I couldn't figure it out, so I just didn't do it. I even bought it. I bought VBridger, thinking I was going to use it, and I can't figure it out. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I've seen other VTuber models do literal backflips. Are we talking about Fillion? Because Fillion, yes, Fillion does literal backflips, but that is also a 3D model. I'm not talking about 2D models. This arm. Why can't I draw you? There we go. Rose against drawing his arm. I feel like his, like, elbow needs to come out a little bit. Just a little bit. Why do you look weird? I mean, I think it looks decent. There we go. So I guess, like, he has, like, this shawl. Like, he wears, like, a shawl. Right? Isn't that what this is? Is that supposed to be a jacket, or is it a shawl? Bruh is wearing a shawl. I think technically it's a jacket. He's out in the forest with flowers somewhere. Bro's out, like, hanging out and chilling out on a nice summer day. About to play some cards. I think it's time for Rose's line art. Speaking of elbows, the elbow on the official Achigo art looks stupid as hell. What are you talking about? It's like here, an orb for an elbow. I'll put her line art in the disc for anyone to color themselves. What's Achigo? Am I missing something? Oh, Achigo. Ochako. 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 I like Ochako. Summons bowl of oatmeal for Rose's line art. You like my line art. I know y'all do. Give me a second. I gotta go give the baby a drink. Get her a little bottle. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. You'll have to send me a picture, Winter. I'm not sure which Ochako you're talking about. Like, which Ochako art. Yeah, her official art has an elbow that looks not automatically correct at all. Anatomically correct. You should send me a picture of that. Dude, his eyes are just so big. He's got like eyelashes for days. He's got like eyelashes for days. All right, let's attempt to do some line art, make it look good. Are you talking about Ochaka from the anime? Like, the anime art looks bad? Is that what you're trying to say? There's a lot of lines in this anime. Like, look at his hair. He's got, like, lines for days in his hair. Do I need to draw all these lines? Oh, wait. Sent the official art for the wiki. Okay, I'll check out just a second. I am like zoned in on his hair. Why do the shapes confuse me? Like, his hair totally confuses me. I don't know why. Why does it confuse me? Why can't I draw it? Bro's got some weird looking hair. Can you imagine, like, if someone just, like, walked in randomly in the mall, wherever, with hair like this? You know how many stares you would get? It's like the creator of this anime was like, I'm gonna have to make this character look as unique as possible, so we know that he's the main character. I mean, like, what? Joey and the other guy, they don't even look special. The one guy, is it Tristan? One of them's Tristan, one of them's Joey. I think it's Tristan, the one with, like, he has just a point for his head. Look, it's the wildest thing I'd ever seen. What is it? I think his name is Tristan. It is Tristan. Man, why do I remember this? Like, guys, I'm gonna show y'all. Like, when they came up with this dude, look at this. He's got like this big old point. He's got like this big old point for hair. Like, they came up with this awesome, like, hairstyle for Yami and Yugi. But when they came up with Tristan, they were like, you know what? There he is. So you definitely know who the main characters are. Just saying. Alright, I'm gonna look at your picture. I think it's her outfit. I think it's her outfit, the one you're talking about, Ochaka's. Rhinoceros. Yes, he's Rhinoceros dude. Let me see if I can show y'all. Where's that picture? I just saved it, and it's somewhere. Here it is, Ochaka. Like, I lose pictures all the time because I have so much stuff on my desktop. The picture you sent me was real small, though. This is the one you're talking about. It's like her elbow here. I think as her arm kind of swoops in, and her outfit's kind of bulbous, that makes it look kind of funky. I think that's what you're trying to say, is it looks kind of funky. But her elbow in the show isn't like that. Weird. I don't know. You know who I want to draw? I want to draw the Froppy. I want to draw her. 1 second. Alright. Froppy. The frog girl. It's the only one that official piece is like that. Maybe a style choice of the artist. I'm wondering if like they struggled with elbows as much as I struggled with elbows. And so they were like, done. It's good. That's the only thing I could think of. Dude, this hair has like lines for days. No! Ugh, my eye itches. Have you guys ever got an eye sty before? I know that sounds really weird. I got my first sty, like, ever, like a month ago. And it was small. It wasn't, like, huge. Like, I've seen some huge ones where it, like, blows up your eye. But it's the weirdest thing. They're, like, itchy. And they kind of hurt. Ba, ba, ba. I don't know if y'all can hear my daughter. She's just like talking it up. She's having a good time. Because she can kind of like, she can crawl kind of now. She's got her little area that she likes to crawl and play. I hope someday she can draw with me. We can go to coffee shops. That's like my biggest dream, is to like go camping with her and go to coffee shops and draw. After I started streaming, I stopped going to as many coffee shops, but that used to be my thing. Like, I used to go to coffee shops all the time and just chill with coffee and draw. It was like my favorite thing to do. You know, I've drawn so many characters in like the last while. I don't draw a lot of characters where you can see most of their full body. I don't draw a lot of them. But like this one definitely is a little bit more, has a little bit more of his body showing than I normally draw. Coffee shops here are pretty much meth clinics. What does that mean? That's just what everyone drinks, everyone uses. Like his hair is red, but it's also like black. Like it shines, I guess his hair is like, it shines black. I feel like we need to draw this. Since my line art is very heavily, like, colored, I feel like I need to draw this. A bunch of crackheads camp out at there. I am so sorry. Like, coffee places are, like, my favorite places to go chill out at. So the fact that that happens where you are, I am so sorry. It should be a pleasant experience. But if it's not, that really stinks. Because I'm telling you, coffee shops are, like, a really good coffee shop is amazing. If a coffee shop were to sponsor me, I would totally do videos at a coffee shop. Be like, try this coffee, it's so good. Of course, like, I'm kind of weirdly, I don't want to say picky. I'm not picky on coffee per se. But I can tell you what's a good coffee. And I've had coffee that I'm like, ugh, I don't know about this. It's okay. I'll drink it. There's only so like, okay, I will go to like Starbucks and all those places. I will go to them. But like my favorite is just to go to a simple coffee shop. The thing is though, there are very few like actual like mom and pop coffee shops that are bad. There's probably like one in my area that I'm like, every time I order here, I'm not impressed. There's only one. Other than that, like, I'd rather any day to go to a coffee shop over like any of those places. But I'll tell you what, like, I do like a good Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I like, oh man, if y'all get 7 Brew, man, that's probably the best coffee there. I like Starbucks. The thing about Starbucks is I have to order particular things, otherwise I get something that tastes too sweet. And it's like, oh lord. So much sugar. Sugar hype. But like, if you get a good coffee shop, they typically have a good balance of like sweet and good tasting. Seven Brew is really good. And I'm not a sponsor. I'm just telling you what I like. Seven Brew is really good with like it's sweet coffee, but they can make it less sugary. And as you get older, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta watch your sugar intake. They came up with this, me and my mom, we went to Seven Brew the other day, because my brother's getting married. One of my brothers is getting married. So, my mom and I were going basically dress shopping. I mean, it was more like shawl shopping, but it's essentially like for her dress. And she's like, so what, like my mom, she's so good to me. She buys me coffee all the time. And she was like, what coffee do you want today? And I'm like, you're so sweet, Mom. Let's go to Seven Brew. She's like, okay. So we go to Seven Brew. And I order because I love it. They have this, I don't know if it's seasonal, but it's like a banana bread latte. It's like banana flavored latte. Now, I like fruit in my coffee, like fruit tasting stuff in my coffee, which is strange to a lot of people, but I do. So I order this thing and my mom's like, ugh, what is that? Now she's like a plain latte kind of lady. Like she will drink just straight up plain lattes. I can't do that. I have to have some flavor or something. So she gets this plain flavored latte and she looks at what I'm drinking and she's like, ew, I don't know if I'd like that. And I'm like, try it, Mom. It's the best thing ever. She tries it and she hates it. She said, it's awful. I was like, I'm not drinking that again. And I was like, you want some more? She's like, no, I don't want any more. So needless to say, I found out my mom doesn't like banana flavored nothing. She likes bananas, just not banana flavor. Like, okay, Mom. I guess I'm just the weirdo. Like, I've literally bought, like, Runts. Like, you know, the Runts candy, but I'll just buy banana. Like, the banana flavor. You can get it on Amazon. Like, you can get I got a whole pack that lasted me for months. It was, like, banana flavored Runts. Because that's just the best flavor out of all of them. I mean, the pink one's alright. The other flavors are okay. But, man, the banana flavor is good. His hair looks weird. I'm the weirdo that buys banana flavored Runts. Banana Runts are the shiznit. I know, but it's just I just get the banana ones, just the banana. And my mom doesn't like banana flavored nothing. Okay, Mom. She can be entitled to her opinion even though it's wrong. But that's okay. She can be entitled to it. I love you, Mom. My mom's great. She's like my best friend. You know, when I need her, she's there. We were not always like that. We didn't get along when I was younger. But now, like, as I've gotten older, totally like best friends. She tried Joyride with me, and I posted a short on that. She actually, we liked the Joyride. I know, Winter, you don't like the Joyride, but that's okay. I'm trying to think of, you know what, candy? I don't eat a lot of candy. I like candy. I don't eat a lot of it, but if I were to eat candy, my favorite candy is probably like sour candies. And you might say, oh, Sour Patch Kids. I'm not a huge fan of just Sour Patch Kids. I don't know what it is. The flavors are meh to me. If I'm going to eat like sour stuff, I'm going to have like sour straws. I'm going to eat like sour, what do you call those things? Like, they're sour straws, or you get the sour, they're like fruit roll-ups, but they're sour rectangle things. I like those. I used to be a huge Skittles fan. I loved Skittles back in the day. But now I don't really eat them because they make me feel terrible. I don't know. I just don't. As I've gotten older, I just don't eat a lot of candy anymore. I do drink a lot of coffee that has some sugar in it, but that's about it. I can't do candy like I used to. Now, I can down some ice cream. That I can do. Got this big collar. You know, like in real life, if I had a collar this big, it would bother me. I don't think I would enjoy that. Mm. 2L of ice cream. 1 go. Let's go. Ice creamin'. 2 liters? You're gonna eat 2 liters? How do you stay skinny? Like, if you're eating like 2 liters of ice cream, how do you stay skinny? So I'll tell y'all, I've had people like tell me, they tell me, well, you're lucky. You look thin. And I'll tell you what, I have to tell people that I have to work at it. Because people think like me being thin. And I'm not thin, okay? I've got a little bit of thickness to me. Just a little bit. I'm not like stick thin, but I am thinner. And I've had people say, well, like, you're lucky. And I'm like, no, this is not luck. I gained a lot of weight when I was in my 20s. When I say a lot of weight, I was like 200 and something pounds. And I'm like real short. So it looked like you could visibly see I had a lot of weight on me. Because I like do it once a year. Yeah, that's about all you can do. Because like if you like, for me, if I were to do that, if I were to eat like ice cream like that, I would gain weight. Like weight for me is very hard to keep off. So I have to be very careful with how much I consume because I will just gain it in weight. Like literally lately I've noticed that like, oh, I'm gaining a little bit of weight. So I'm like going outside, and that's why like I wonder like, is that what's making me real tired? Because for some reason I'm like really tired. And I'm going out and going running. So I have a little jogger for my baby, and I'll put her like in the jogger, and then I've got these parks. I'll just go and run as much as I can. I stink at running. I'm terrible. I'm not a good runner. Like I was happy enough to be able to do a 5K, much less like, so 5K is like what, 3 miles? I can't do it. I was 228 in the winter. Now I'm 190. You can't out train a bad diet. Consistency is both in the kitchen and with activity. Pretty much my diet consists of chicken and rice with occasional vegetables. Chicken and rice. It's as boring as it gets. Actually, yesterday I had fajitas. That was nice. It was like fajitas with cheese. I love cheese. Like I said, okay, actually one time I said if I could marry cheese, if I met cheese itself, I would marry it. That's what I said. I said this a while ago. And then soon after I said it, I met a dude named Alfredo. I didn't marry him, but I met a dude named Alfredo, and that's wild. I'm like, Alfredo is cheese, essentially. So you gotta be careful with what you say, because it might actually happen. Let's draw his big eyes. I'm like kind of scared to draw his eyes. I'm kind of scared. I'm worried I'm gonna mess it up. That's us. I eat plain chicken, plain rice, no condiments, and salads with 2 spoonfuls of dressing only. I eat 2,400 calories a day, which is deficit for like 185 pounds. Unfortunately, women will. I know you're going to complete that thought. Gain weight easier because your deficit requirements are much lower. Naturally burn less calories. Well, it's because a lot of it is because of estrogen. Estrogen is the culprit. Women hormones. I really don't eat that much, especially like on a work day. I might eat like maybe 2 meals. And that's just because if I eat a lot, one, I'll feel tired. And I don't like to feel tired when I work. So I typically don't eat a lot. Sometimes I won't even eat one meal. I'll just have a snack and then a meal later on. But lately I've been at least eating at least like one meal, at least 2 meals a day. And maybe that's why I'm thinner, but like I think my problem is I like to drink coffee and I'm not going to drink it black. I refuse. So I think like my weight gains more so with what I drink than what I eat. It's actually testosterone that's the culprit. Muscle tissue is higher metabolic tissue, and testosterone is required to build large amounts of it. Yes, it's testosterone, but it's also estrogen. It's also HGH. Human growth hormone, and insulin. Insulin being the opposite of human growth hormone. Which, we're about to get into like a whole scientific thing here. We can, but that might be boring for nerds that just want to watch me draw Yami here. Insulin resistant, not insulin itself. Insulin is... So, okay, what I mean by that is your insulin is the opposite of HGH. So if you have higher insulin, your HGH is lower. And your human growth hormone is what helps you lose weight. If you have high insulin, which meaning if you take in a lot of sugar or any sort of carbohydrates, so that's why intermittent fasting works so well. Yes. No. Not unless you're diabetic. You can look it up. It's insulin is the opposite of HGH. So if you have high levels of insulin, you will not have high levels of HGH. Diabetes. So basically when your body is like, I used to study this stuff. So like I used to be a trainer. I worked for physical therapists. I am in basically that industry now. I've worked with doctors, so like I've worked with all sorts of people. High insulin releases cortisol and stress hormone. Yes, but a lot of cortisol. So yes, but if you have insulin, like so if you eat, you excrete insulin. It doesn't matter. Like if you eat, you excrete any sort of insulin. But when you're eating, your body typically doesn't burn fat when you're excreting insulin. So when you trigger, they only share some opposing effects. Cortisol is what will wreck you, messes you up with your sleep too. Well, cortisol actually can make you lose weight too. The problem with cortisol is it makes you want to eat. And when you eat, cortisol levels, if you have high cortisol levels, it can make you it'll have a hunger effect because it's trying to basically recreate energy. So that's where a lot of cortisol becomes an issue, is because you want to eat. But actually cortisol in of itself can make you lose weight. Now, lack of sleep for sure. Lack of sleep's not good. But again, a lot of it amounts to energy lack. Sorry, this is all boring. This is all stuff. Doesn't burn fat with insulin resistance. You cannot lose weight with a deficit. It breaks the law of physics of mass and matter. Doesn't burn fat with insulin resistance. You cannot lose weight in a deficit. With insulin resistance, insulin is a big culprit of a lot of things. So I'm gonna say insulin is a big culprit, and it's also like your metabolism has a lot to do with your insulin. Draw Goat Joey Wheeler. Goat Joey Wheeler. He's the most like annoying character in the entire show. Goat Joey Wheeler. If your calories are less than your BMR body needs, insulin or not, you cannot gain weight if you are in a deficit. I'm sorry, I'm reading this, but it's not computing. Like, I know you're saying this, but for some reason my brain is not understanding what you're saying. If your calories are less than your BMR body metabolic rate, right? A BMR being BMR basal metabolic rate. Sorry, basal metabolic rate. Your basal metabolic rate is relative. I don't go by BMR. And I'll tell you why, because BMR is a scam. Your body, so like you could have someone with such an amount of, with a lot skinnier and have a high metabolism and be a certain height, BMR doesn't matter. Insulin or not, you cannot gain weight if you're in a deficit. That means you need mass without matter, which breaks the law of physics. So a lot of it has to do with metabolism, how your insulin reacts. It also has to do with a lot of sugar intake, carbohydrate. If you're not taking, so like I wouldn't lose weight if I didn't have enough protein. You have to have enough protein for your body to lose weight. I would say your biggest culprit, if you're not eating enough protein, you're probably not going to lose weight. Because even if you're vegan, a lot of vegans struggle with that because they gain a lot of water weight. Their bodies gain a lot of water weight to protect itself. So if you're vegan, you have to do veganism right. And veganism, the reason why you have to do it right is because even though like certain vegetables have proteins, if they don't connect and create a complete protein, it doesn't work. So that's why like a lot of this happens. Sorry, y'all are giving me walls of text. He was fighting for his sister's blindness. Oh, I know. He's a good character. Joey Wheeler's a good character. He fought so he could afford for her sister's eye surgery. He's annoying as a character. He has a great story. But he is annoying as a character. That just means their BMR is different. Each person has a BMR person. So if you were to calculate, I'm like having two conversations. Okay, let me finish this conversation. He fought against a lot of stuff like gods and monsters, so he truly built different. Joey Wheeler is an underdog. You just eat carrots. That's hilarious. Okay, I like him, but he's also like kind of an annoying character. So eat 0 calories, even 0 protein for 3 days, and I will bet $1,000 you will lose weight without that protein. It's physics. Yes, you will lose weight. You will lose weight, but long term, you will lose muscle mass. Your muscles. So okay. It's literally not healthy. It actually is healthy. Okay, I will say that with a caveat. Okay, with a statement. Intermittent fasting is healthy if you are a healthy person. I 100% believe in it because they've shown studies where it helps with like treating cancer. Like I shouldn't say treating. It helps with your body attacking its own cancer cells. There are studies that prove fasting and intermittent fasting are healthy. There are scientific studies on that. So I will say that yes, it is healthy if you're a healthy person. If you have thyroid issues, you need to make sure your doctor's okay with it. Because what it'll do with thyroid, it will lower your thyroid excretion, and if you already have thyroid issues, it can mess up thyroid issues that you already have. There's also other things, like you probably don't want to do it if you have certain things. Look those up. If you're interested in intermittent fasting, I would look it up, do your own research. I've done intermittent fasting. I have fasted for more than one day. And I would say, like, it does give you a crazy amount of energy, but you're really hungry. It can also make you, if you're not used to it, it can make you feel lightheaded. So you got to be careful because you don't want to faint. Sorry, what'd you say? I'm a horse tuber, so that's why I eat carrots. Oh, horse tuber! Celery is good, but it ain't built for racing legs. I would agree with you. What is it? What do they call? Alfalfa is good for horses, I think. It's too much protein, so you don't want them to calic. But, yeah, like, there's a lot of weirdness with health stuff. So, yes, you will lose weight from intermittent fasting. Yeah, intermittent fasting, like anything, has studies showing that it does and doesn't work. Intermittent fasting is good for thyroid issues sometimes, but not thyroid hypo issues, but it's not good for hyper issues. Yeah, yes, I don't know which one's which. I think hyper, I thought it would be better for hyper, because hyper means you have too much thyroid. It lowers your thyroid, so hypo would make, if you have hypothyroid, it can affect you even worse. I think that's mixed up. I'm not sure. I'd have to look up all that stuff. I don't have thyroid issues. I believe it does work 100%. I have lost a lot of weight on thyroid issues. Also, like I said, they have studies where it attacks malignant cells, and intermittent fasting can attack malignant cells, and it just makes sense scientifically to me that it would, because your body isn't focused so much on digestion and eating habits. I notice it does a hard reset on my body when I do intermittent fasting, so then I don't crave sugar like I used to. I don't, and like sugar has been proven to have effects with cancer. I don't know, I do believe in it personally, but I also believe that you have to make sure that your body's okay to do it. So like, I won't tell everyone here to do it. I don't believe that everyone here should do it. I just do it because I believe in it. But I believe in a lot of things. So but the bottom line is, I was saying, you really is just as simple. If you don't give your body the minimum needs, you lose weight. It is impossible. Yes. So I actually was doing the whole deficit thing. I'll just tell you a little bit from my perspective. Maybe that will help. And I don't know why we're getting on a weight loss topic, but because I struggled with weight, I've done a lot of studies on weight loss, and what works with my body may not work with your body. It's always the case, okay? So like, what works for me doesn't always work for you. I struggled with weight loss for a bit because like, I would do all these exercises, I would do everything quote unquote right, but I wasn't losing weight. And what I found, for me anyways, what I found was I wasn't eating enough protein. When I started uptaking in my protein, that's when my weight loss happened. And I mean, I struggled it for months. Like, I was doing everything right. Well, then I figured, oh, wait, I need to be eating more protein because I'm building muscle. Muscle, in and of itself, will equal you, because, like, you want your metabolic rate, what you call BMR. And what I was saying about BMR being a scam is basic BMR. You can't calculate basic BMR because everyone's body metabolic rate is different. Your metabolic rate is different for everybody. So like, to do a simple calculation based on weight and height and all that is not true. It just isn't. You can get a basic idea, but it's not true. But I'm gonna say, if your metabolic rate, oh, I'm having a brain fart. If your metabolic rate, you're trying to get it to go higher, so you need your resting metabolism to go higher. How do you do that? Your muscles will do it for you. You will lose more weight by doing muscle exercises. than running. So running makes you lose weight. Like running and cardio makes you lose weight while you're doing it faster. But it keeps your metabolic rate high for about 24-ish hours, 12 to 24 hours. But if you do weight training, it actually makes your metabolic rate higher for it's less, it loses less calories in over a longer period of time, but it's less in a shorter period of time. So like when you run, you lose more calories while you're running, 100%. But if you weight train, you will lose more calories throughout like 3 days. It's like 3 or 4 days. Your metabolic rate goes higher than if you don't. So I'm always a proponent of doing both, because you need to make sure your heart's good. So you want to do some amount of cardio. And also, I am no longer licensed as a trainer. I used to be a trainer, so like I used to train people and do all this, but I just don't anymore. And I'm not a dietitian, none of that. So like, don't take my word for it. But I would say like, I believe, I will say this in this way. I believe that it is best to do both cardio and weight training. I do both. Sorry, y'all are leaving me walls of text. Any interest on playing the game like Master Duel or TCG, or do you just do it for drawing for fun? I am drawing for now. I actually used to play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't played in a while. I would be interested in playing any card games because I love card games. I'm also interested in playing Pokemon games. Fasting intermittent breakfast, like wake up and eat till 2. That's my favorite one to do. Yeah, that's probably the one I do the most. The long fasts, I don't do a lot of the long fast. I very rarely do a long fast. A lot of times, actually, so when I'm stressed, I will fast because I'm stressed. I don't do a lot of it on purpose. I have done a couple on purpose, but when I'm stressed, I don't eat. Like where a lot of people eat when they're stressed, I'm the opposite. I just won't eat, and I won't eat for days if I'm stressed. That's why I say BMR dependent to a person. Your protein is based on weight loss because you raised your BMR. 1 pound equals 50 calories of muscle. Like I said, go to your doctor lab. Yeah, I agree with that. Dr. Google for people not serious about it. Yeah, I agree with that. You're explaining the afterburn effect. Yes, I am explaining the afterburn effect. You have an afterburn effect of what weight training does. Mixing is absolutely best. Imagine building all that muscle with 0 cardio. You just die from walking up your stairs. I mean, a lot of bodybuilders, once they get to a point, they don't do any cardio because they're worried about losing the muscle mass, which if you're competing, that might be the case. I just think for a healthy person, this is just my opinion, if you want to be healthy and you want to have a good heart, I would do both. Oh boy, there is a chance to learn and curve. What does that mean? Are you a horse whisperer? Evox Bite, are you a horse whisperer? They also dehydrate themselves to raisin status. 100%. I think the competing, what I find interesting is the tans. Like they compete. Like I have friends that have done this. They compete and they have like these like tans, and I'm like, it does make you kind of look like raisin status. I can't get that. I mean, I could compete because I have good muscle structure. I don't think I could do it though. I think when, like, for women, and no offense to those that compete, there are some women they can compete and they still look feminine. There's a lot of women that compete and it does something to their face where they don't look feminine as much anymore. And I'm scared of that, so I just am not going to do it. I'm afraid of not. I mean, some women, they can lose the weight and, like, compete and they still look feminine. There are some women. I'm just afraid that I would not be one of those women. That would come out looking more like a man. Don't skip leg day though. I never skip leg day. Leg day, so your legs, listen, your legs are like your biggest muscles. Your legs and your back are like your biggest muscles. Your biceps ain't, I hate to tell y'all, bruhs, your biceps ain't your biggest muscle as much as you like to think it is. If you want to lose weight, your muscles that are your biggest are what you wanna work out. Evox is secretly a horse, an actual horse in chat that learned English. Hey Evox, did you see when I played the horse girl game? Maybe you'd relate. Hello, passing through card game player. That's an awesome name. We're having like 5 conversations here. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, we're talking about weight loss, and we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, weight loss, and card games, everything, man. No, what I meant on the learning curve is a chance to learn about Yu-Gi-Oh and format curves to know around the game, which I can't wait. I'm game to learn. I'm game to learn. I just, I've been out of the Yu-Gi-Oh scene for a while, so I don't know what all the new rules are. Baby girl. One sec, I gotta go check my baby. I will be right back. It'll probably be like a couple minutes, probably 1 or 2 minutes. I gotta change her diaper real quick, so I'm going to put up the BRB sign. I'll be right back. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. y'all have been giving me walls of text. Oh my goodness, so many walls of text. No, I meant on the learning curve. Okay, I read that already. Winter, I'm a VTuber. I could be anything. I'm a VTuber. I'm a moth. Curl, bros. Curl, yeah. Them biceps are not your biggest muscle. I'm gonna tell you that much. Someone start the 6 convo, please. So it's Rose versus her memory capacity. I could relate because I'm based off of a horse equinox. To be honest, I must say as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I hate the game. I play it, but I hate it. I just dislike the game, but I play it anyway. Same, but it's still fun. What is these conversations? Signature incoming. Oh no, yes, signature. Also, anyone wanting to join the server for Rose Art just created, here it is. So, what deck do you play, Mr. Card Game Player? I play Twins Live Sparks, not to be confused with rose-colored sparks. Ha! Y'all are funny. I play literally anything. No specific decks, no archetypes. I play every deck I found interesting. I bet he plays the Exodia deck. I bet. I bet he's an Exodia player. So, like, you say you're a VTuber, Evox. Do you VTube, like, what? What do you do? Are you a streamer? Do you, horse around? Do you just horseplay? But if I had to choose favorite, probably enjoying Magic Spectre. I do streams once a week due to college. I make it work. That's what you gotta do, man. Make it work. So, like, who made your horse? Did you have someone make your horse VTuber, or did you make it yourself? And is it actually a VTuber, or is it a PNG tuber? No judgment, but there is a difference. Like, I feel like when I draw, I'm kind of like ADD or something when I draw. Just a little bit, because, like, I started on his eye, and then I totally, like, went to his shirt. I don't think I have ADD. I'm pretty sure one of my brothers has it. Not diagnosed, but, like, he has, like, hyperactive, and he can't stay focused. I think my problem is I'm all over the place. Horseplay? Nay, that'd be ridiculous. Usually in horseplay, I was just thinking about, I don't know, I saw some videos on some, people that like to do horseplay. Usually anything that I can do to pass time, a little bit of both. I referenced it off of the horse named Equinox, and I hired someone to make the rig and the model. So yes, I am indeed a VTuber, not a PNG. That's amazing. It's good to hear. My friend Katie, she just debuted her cute little VTuber that she created. I created Gladius. So this is Gladius model. She is the Gladius witch model. If you didn't know, I created her myself. I'm more of an OCG player than an MD player. I don't know what any of this means. Like, I'm so out of it, I don't even know what any of this means. I also do Yu-Gi-Oh content, so I play any deck, new or got support. You know what I find fascinating, guys? I decide to draw Yu-Gi-Oh character, and Yu-Gi-Oh characters find me. I think that's Yu-Gi-Oh characters. Yu-Gi-Oh players find me. I think that's amazing. I wish I could have a VTuber model. Well, maybe I can make you one someday. I make VTuber models. I'm making a VTuber model right now for a friend of mine. She was a fairy that became a she was a cat that became a fairy. Master Duel is an online game. Okay. OCG is official card game. That means trading card game. No, I wouldn't be able to afford a model. Well, I mean, it depends. Sometimes I do them for free. Sometimes I do them for donation. I'm not making a lot of them because I'm going to start focusing on content. But right now I am making a VTuber model for a friend of mine. I gave one VTuber model out to someone else. So sometimes I give them out for free. I'll show you the VTuber model I'm working on right now. This is... So this... I posted a short on it, so if you've already seen it, I'm sorry. This is the VTuber model I'm working on now. She is a cat that became a fairy. This is like her original character to the left here. And then I created the one on the, like this one. So I'm excited to make her VTuber model. I'm going to be making YouTube shorts on it. So if y'all are interested to see how I rig it and what happens, just wait. Card game player, also do OCG, but not the JP. So like, what is better? What is better? Is the online game better? I mean, obviously if you collect the cards, you have to spend money on the cards. I used to be a card collector, but I think I gave up my cards, so I don't have them anymore. But is the online game worth getting into? Because like a lot of card game online games are not that great. AE format is weird. What is AE format? What's best for you is probably Master Duel. It's free to play. Like to learn, that's the better one to learn is Master Duel. AE means Asian English. Okay. So, what does that mean? Is that like the card types? Is that part of a game? Y'all know a lot more about this than I do. Yes, Master Duel has a built-in tutorial for new rules and stuff. Okay. I mean, I guess like that would be it if I could like learn how to play again because it's been so long. I have played I did play one Yu-Gi-Oh video game one time, but I don't remember where I played it. So I don't maybe it was that one, I don't know. Yep, this is the best, even though one of the game that has the worst tutorial. Someone who wants to learn the game, Master Duel is the best. Okay. I'll have to try it then. Maybe I'll stream it one day. Maybe I can try Master Duel. Plus it gives you a deck for free. And then do you pay for decks? Like, it gives you a deck for free, but then, like, do you have to pay for your cards online? Basically, AE format is kind of a new format, similar to OCG because they're kind of new and they allow some of the broken cards. Oh, okay. I think I understand what you're getting at. It's like Magic the Gathering. You can either do certain formats for Magic the Gathering. And depending on the format, for Magic the Gathering, it can either be like super broken or it could be not. Master Duels Extremely is free to play. Basically, okay, yeah. So a lot of the games, like the card games, they'll allow you to have certain amount of cards for free, but then you have to like pay for them. It's not like that kind of game, is it? Where like you get so many for free, or is it all free to play? I joined your server, hopes of giving more info about the game. Alright, awesome, that sounds great. Did Winter actually post the server link? Because I couldn't see it here. No, it's a gacha game. I figured it's a gacha game system. I hope I didn't scare off Winter with all of my weight loss talk. Winter, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm just very opinionated. They gave you enough resource to build like 1 to 2 meta deck just from complete the story mode. Okay. But then it's like gacha games where you have to like eventually just buy your own. Which I'm okay with. I mean, that's how the game makes money. I'm just curious like how it works. If I'm gonna play something, if I'm gonna get into something. Maybe I can try to stream a game of it. One second, guys. They have structure decks for 500 gems. You win a duel and get 100 for each win. Okay. Checking a few things. Oh, there's Winter. You should post your line art for followers and to color. Maybe even some will turn it into a contest winner and get you a copy of your colored version. I could do that. I could make colorful coloring book type things. I've done it before, but like when I did it the first time, it wasn't that popular, so I haven't done it since, but I'm always game if people are interested in coloring my line art. I was letting others talk. Okay. Also, I posted Ochako line art for anyone to serve to color to. Okay. I was concerned, like, I was so concerned I scared you off by all my weight loss talk. I'm just opinionated, man. Fire truck. My daughter listens to, but now I'm famous. Exactly. My daughter listens to, Miss Rachel songs, and like I hear them all the time now, so I'm like, I'll sing them with her. Fire truck. Fire truck. You know, the weird thing is, like, hello, Alan. This is a an English server, so we will not be able to understand you. I'm sorry. As far as like ever since we've had started watching Miss Rachel, I've actually gone to see two zoos, and I hadn't seen zoos in like years. So like I'm always singing, what's the song they sing? Going to the zoo, going to the zoo. I'm like, yep, we actually go to the zoo now. Even though my daughter didn't know anything about the zoo, like she probably didn't understand anything about the zoo. No, I was decluttering chat while I finished some line art, you know, the type of art I never do. So you're actually trying to make line art? No way. I am married, yes. I am married. He crazy. Just saying. He crazy. I hate when Procreate does this. Like, it thinks I'm double tapping and it erases what I just drew. And I hate that it does that. Yep, we just had a baby. She's little. I mean, she's like crawling age, but she's little. That's why I have to stop sometimes, and I have to like give her diapers and all sorts of stuff. Through the art mitt too, LOL. You know, you should do more line art, Winter. I think you'd enjoy it eventually. Not at first. I think you would hate it at first, but I think eventually you would enjoy it. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking this art piece. I think it's like turning out. I mean, I know I'm basically just copying, and I don't normally do that. But I liked the pose so much, I wanted to try drawing it myself. My palm always gets through the mitt and acts a double tap. So do you use a hand mitt when you do digital art? I was being sarcastic, bro. Remember tattoos? I'm no stranger to line art. But you don't like doing it. You don't like doing line art. Every time we talk about it, you hate doing line art. Neat, I have a 6-month-old baby nephew. He's so sleepy. Is he sleep all the time? She's about 9 months, roughly about 9 months old. So she's still a baby. Yes, he sleeps a lot. Poor baby. He's probably just a tired baby. I mean, my daughter has naps. I don't know if she really sleeps a lot. I mean, sometimes she'll take like 2-hour naps. But usually it's like an hour or an hour and a half. I don't feel like she sleeps a lot, but maybe she does. I'm mainly memeing on you, but lines don't exist in real life, so realism style doesn't use them. I mean, you're right. Lines do not exist in real life, but I still like drawing them. I tried drawing realism. I mean, I have drawn realism. It's just not my favorite way to draw. Realism is just not my favorite to draw. It used to be. And then I felt like it was boring, that cartoons are where it's at. What makes realism difficult for most? That there is no lines to follow stylistically. The approach is just straight into sketch and paint. A sketch that looks like a nightmare fuel, usually. Yeah, you have to continue to layer and layer and layer realism to make it look good. By the way, Evox, if you're still here in the stream, you should post your in the Discord, you should post your VTuber model. I think it'd be cool to see. I want to see a horse VTuber. I want to know if it looks like the racing horse girls. I've seen another horse VTuber once. She's a big VTuber. I should do more line art and cartoon though. It takes 2 hours a pic, but not 20 hours. Yeah, that's kind of why I do it, because realism takes forever. I didn't look though, Winter. How often does Rune stream? I was just curious because I know you said something about her streaming. How often does she stream? I usually just draw with pen and paper and hope. Post where? That's a good question. Winter, where do you think she should post her VTuber model? In the art section or what? I want to see your VTuber model. I think that would look cool. I would say if you're gonna post in Discord, not often enough, twice a week when she wants to be a job. You're a dude? I am so sorry. I didn't realize you were a dude. I am so sorry. I shouldn't assume. My bad. I am so sorry. There again. This is not the first time I've accidentally messed up my pronouns. And I am so sorry. Tuesday late and Saturday midday. You should post... So... Winter, have you added Evox as a minion yet? On the Discord server? It'd be nice if, like, I could, I think if you're gonna post it, I would post it under share your art. Where you post, oh, you already posted some, okay, so you probably already are minion status. You posted this hand, which is, like, really awesome. It's really awesome. What does it say? This reminds me of my niece. We started to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Since we were 7. That's a long time to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't even know you could figure out Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're 7. That's crazy. What'd you say? I'll unlock rules for new members when I'm back at PC. Currently mobile, 1 sec. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I would... You know what? We can make in the Discord, share your VTuber model, since I am a VTuber. How about I make a new, channel? I'll make a channel under your art, and it will be... Oh, okay, you already posted it. Oh, he's so cute! So, can he move his hand, or does he have it up and hold stuff? That's cute. It's actually a really good avatar. This is, Evox's YouTube... Or, sorry, I don't even know if it's YouTube. VTuber avatar. We need to do, actually, it'd be fun to do like a rating VTuber thing. That would be a lot of fun. Definitely can tell with the horse ears. I'll probably make a channel where we can, like, post our VTuber models. Elemental Hero Clayman Yi. It's a 5+ game. Back when in the Pendulum era. I don't... So is that... I guess that's another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? Without the jacket, I'm a long-ass person. Gotta have your jacket. I feel like his arm is not right. His arm is totally not right. His shoulder's like massive compared to like the rest of his arm. I feel like my VTuber looks kind of long. Look, let me see if I can pull her up. I feel like she's kind of long. Let's see. No, I didn't want to move that. I want to move VTuber. There we go. I feel like my VTuber is really long. I made her with the dress. I kind of want to make her with another dress. It'd be kind of fun. I also kind of made with her legs, one in front of the other. I might want to remake the bottom half of her. I don't know. I always make like I always make a VTuber model and then I get to the point where like I want to change something about it. And then I end up making a whole other VTuber model, but this one took so much time, I'm not going to do that. This VTuber model took quite a while to rig. I mean, a lot more work than the other, because this is like the 5th time I've made a VTuber model, 5th or 6th time I've made VTuber model, and every time I make one, I get a lot better at making them. And then I start trying to do new things, start correcting things that I didn't do before. So I feel like it's getting, and this is why like VTuber models cost so much, is because like it's just so time consuming to make them. So if I'm making VTuber models, I'm not making any content. Because VTuber models like just take a while. I mean, I could probably bust one out. Like if I did the art, I could bust one out maybe in 2 days, rig it in 2 days. But rigging it is just a lot of work. It's fortunate that I enjoy making them though. Because like if I didn't enjoy making a VTuber model or making VTuber models, I wouldn't make them. So I'm making one for my friend. But I know now I have to rig her. And that's just going to take time. I have so many projects. I'm like overwhelmed with the amount of projects. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think he looks great. Yu-Gi-Oh boy. Yep, Yu-Gi boy. How are you, Starlight Dragon? Welcome to the stream. Sent you my work in progress of 1.5 hours on Ochaka. I'm pretty fast with cartoon style. You're not drawing in life projects. Are you even an artist? I know, right? I just have too many projects. Starlight says, day off looking for something chill. Aren't we all? Chill is the best place to be, the chill world. I'm just trying to draw Yu-Gi boy. He's got the biggest eyes on the planet. He's probably an alien from outer space. Yu-Gi-Oh! Have become so fast that they even made a new format with a new card pool and the whole rules so people could get into it easier, especially young people. Sorry I was gone, had to explain, so all good. I have a question. So last time I like watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And then they came out with Yu-Gi-Oh! On motorcycles, right? Am I wrong? Like, they came out with some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime on motorcycles. Are they still coming out with Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes? Or is, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Done? I've been out of it so long that I don't even know, like, if they even make Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. Evox is actually getting more carrots. Y'all giving each other carrots? Kind of want to eat some carrots now. And this year they don't have any new Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Instead, they have a short anime about Yu-Gi-Oh deck lore. So, they're still making Yu-Gi-Oh though. Because I was wondering if like Yu-Gi-Oh still even has a show anymore. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Yu-Gi-Oh motorcycles, I was a little bit like, this isn't for me. I thought it was a bit too much. I like the original like Egyptian Yu-Gi-Oh. Like the whole Egyptian lore, I thought that was really cool, but when it was Yu-Gi-Oh and motorcycles, I couldn't do it. Not the Yu-Gi-Oh that's the play card game, but a different thing. Yu-Gi-Oh is done, but they made the anime for the cards themselves, aka the card lore is being made into an anime. So is it like Yu-Gi-Oh card world? Like you're gonna learn about the world? I don't know about the show, but they sure still make the cards. I know that they still make the cards. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is still big even today with a lot of people. But what I don't know, like, cause when I was young, when I was a kid, I mean, I was a little bit older than a kid. I'm gonna be honest, I was older. Yu-Gi-Oh was big, like the actual show was big. Motorcycle is cool though. Okay, but like, have you ever tried playing a Magic card game or any sort of card game on a motorcycle? That just sounds like it's a recipe for disaster. Playing cards while riding motorcycles. Think about that, guys. I can tell y'all, I have been on a motorcycle. I have driven, I've rode motorcycles. You don't want to play card games while on a motorcycle. That's dangerous. You get car sick? I get car sick. I get car sick from reading. I can't read or play video games while in a car. Like, especially if I go like on long car rides, I get sick. The anime of the cards is free on YouTube right now. I'll check it out. The Yu-Gi-Oh motorcycle character actually have some sense and say, screw it, why are we playing card game when we can have guns? So it's like, okay, why can't we play card games? And then it's like, let's play card games on a motorcycle. We're already playing card games. Let's make it better. Let's make Gundams. Let's have total Gundam mechs. And let's play cards with our Gundam mechs while the cards come to life. I mean, that sounds actually kind of cool. Technically, lore-wise, the motorcycle has auto-ride. So you're telling me, back when Yu-Gi-Oh came out, it already had AI driving motorcycles before AI even happened here. 100% you get car sick. Yeah, I get car sick. Not chaotic enough yet. Needs to be a TCG on motorcycle while juggling a deck of cards. I mean, exactly. Like I'm saying, next is going to be total Gundam mechs that are going to be playing cards. Haha, how do you know? Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh was back in time. Like maybe they went to the future and they had AI motorcycles and we just didn't know. I'm already come up right now, guys. I'm coming up with a Yu-Gi-Oh story in my head, all because this is all brought up. I'm already thinking about how it's gonna go. We're gonna have Gundam mechs. We're going to have cards that come to life, and then the Gundams themselves fight the cards. That would be a pretty cool anime, wouldn't it? If someone wants to make this into an anime, y'all can pay me royalties. In the server, I have explained the Yu-Gi-Oh situations. Okay. You mean in Discord? Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh is comprised of different eras. Okay. Wow, you know your Yu-Gi-Oh lore. This is a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh lore. Wow. I commend you for your Yu-Gi-Oh lore. Oh my gosh. This is Winter's. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna save this picture because I'm gonna show y'all Winter's Ochaka. It looks amazing. This is amazing work. This is really good work. Yu-Gi-Oh has so much lore I don't even know. I know about the original Yu-Gi-Oh lore. That's it. I don't know about any of the new Yu-Gi-Oh lore. Hey, you know what the motorcycle Yu-Gi-Oh lore happened thousands of years after Yu-Gi-Oh OG. So yeah, they're in the future. Well, too bad Yu-Gi-Oh 7s already did Gundam mechs. Are you serious? Did they already take my idea? It's already been made? Are you serious? Yu-Gi-Oh mechs have been made. You know my favorite, so like I watched some Gundams, but my favorite mech anime is Zoids. Like the original Zoids. I was so into that as a kid. This looks really good. I mean, I can see that you still need to do the boots, but this is really, really good. And you have line art. It's already been made. Ugh. I guess I can't get royalties for something that's already been made. I was hoping I'd be the first one. I was hoping to be the first. Figures, because it was such a good idea. It's already been made. The Simpsons already did it. I don't know if y'all remember that joke back in the day. The Simpsons has already done it. They did everything before. Like, people think that they've made it, but no, the Simpsons already did it. If you think about card game on motorcycles is weird, thought about card game, but you have running around picking up cards. Isn't that like 21 card pickup? I think card game on motorcycle is weird. Thought about card game where you have to run around pick up the cards. Like 21 card pickup. I give you all the credit. Thank you. If only I can make money off of my great ideas. Then we would be golden. If I could make money off of my wonderful, wonderful ideas. Boots, face, hair, extra lines, highlights, and some minor things, then it'll be done. I'm excited to see it. It looks really good. I gotta erase my lines. Then I can't see the eyeball. Bubble, 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 pop. Uh-oh. South Park, Butters, Simpsons did it. Yep, Simpsons have done it. I need to work on my commission, but it's hard. Why? Why is your current commission hard? Guys, I never get commissioned. My art just isn't worthy of commissions. It works like they duel in a field. You use your deck, but there are some bonus cards around the field that you can pick up and do with. So, like, So like I'm just so like you're coming up with this idea. This is not an idea that's already made. You're coming up with the idea where like you have to play 21 card pickup while you're playing card games. You don't do realism well, but you do well. Like if I were to get a commission, and I don't get very many commissions. I'm not commissioned very often. I always tell people it's in my style. So like if you don't want it in my style, too bad. I mean, I can do realism, but it's gonna look still like my style. They did make the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Robot. Is that the mech Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll send you some of my line art brush I made 2 rows if you want to test it out. Did you just make that? It's like a Modern Warfare 2 character. That would be cool. So you're making a Modern Warfare 2 character? That's like realistic. Pretty good. Like I can, it's just hard. I mean, I can too. I just don't enjoy it. So if like people commission me, it's gonna be my art style. And this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Art style. It's not my art style. It's already been made. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. The whole gimmick destroy the show. It's in the Discord. Oh, Starlight. If you want, you can post in the Discord your art if you want to show it off. I have a Discord. I will paste it in the chat. Why won't it let me paste in the chat? Alright, hold on. That's if you want to show it off, if you want to show off like all your art, if you want to show off what you're doing. Won't let me paste it. Why won't it let me paste it? There we go. Cool, I can show off all my failed men. Well, I'm going to do a segment at some point. It's called Roaster Toast. Roaster Toast. They did Gundam in the 7s. Okay. Interesting. I like your introduce yourself, Evox. It says Evox age error. Maybe we can make another channel with just line art stuff. We have like so many channels though. You guys are giving me like walls of text. I'm gonna have to read through all this. I hate when people ask me to do a different style. You don't go to an English teacher to learn Chinese. You don't go to an anime artist for realism. I mean, true. No, it's my brush I use for illustrative stuff. I made the brush years ago. Okay, I mean, I'm willing to try it. If you want to send it to me, you can try it. Because the plot armor reason, the main character keep running around, parkour pickup card that would save him, and the side character just stand there like an NPC. This sounds like a weird anime. Or at least a weird version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Your own chat is modding you. What do you mean? Yeah, if you want to show them in the Discord, you show all your stuff. Looks like people are already posting stuff in the Discord. Always, I mean, you are, obviously. You're definitely posting stuff in the Discord. I feel like we need to make a few more channels, though. Winter, I think there's a channel that needs to be made, for... I think there's a channel that needs to be made for, like, line art stuff. Separately. Okay, you want to show them? By the way, if you do not have access to any of the channels, I know Winter has to put you in minion status before I can, before you have access to the channels. Also, main character of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime is Clo. As in literal Clo. It's his job. I'll make a line arts channel and I'll remove or combine things that basically are the same thing. Sounds great, sounds great. I hope this looks like his triangle. Although, like, it's a puzzle, right? So I think some of this is part of the puzzle. I'm gonna try to get in the internet is slow for some reason, trying to confirm I'm not a robot. Okay. It's good. I mean, if you are a robot, I mean, they already think I'm a robot. So it's okay. I sketch a lot when I'm bored. It's always good to do art. If you're trying to get better at art, do more of it. I don't even know if I'm drawing this right. I don't even know if I'm really drawing this right, but I hope so. There we go. So here's the moment. Here is the moment of question. I think I'm going to draw one more belt loop. Here is the moment of question. Does it look good? Line art came out pretty well. I'm gonna have to spruce it up a little bit, but I think all in all, it turned out pretty well. Oh no! Did I color on this layer? Oh no! The dreaded coloring on the wrong layer. It's okay. Drawing on the wrong layer. I think it's great. Thank you. Much appreciated. I mean, other than I pretty much copied it. I think it looks great. Like I said, I don't normally just copy pictures, but I liked his form so much in this particular picture that's why I pretty much kept it the same. few things I'm gonna have to do to it. I'm going to have to like bold some of the line art. And it's just my style. Did you get it up and going, Starlight Dragon? If you can't post, it's because Winter still has to approve you. And once you're approved, you'll be able to post your art and whatnot. I think he still has to manually do it though. I'm not sure it allows you, because we're having some trouble with the Discord. So if you guys are joining Discord and y'all can't get into it immediately, it's because like we're trying to still figure it out. If anything is a tradition, Yu-Gi-Oh is probably the hair. Exactly. I think Yu-Gi-Oh hair definitely is traditional. I was saying, like, if anyone in real life like ran around with hair like this, people would like stare. It won't let me post. It says I have to verify my phone, it says. So that's all a Winter question. I don't know if it forces you to now verify your phone number and stuff on it now. Jun and Yuki probably is the worst normal hair. I don't know, I'm bad at this. Do you have a phone number that I think it wants double. I don't know if Discord now is actually asking for double verification now, or if that's just per server. Because sometimes it asks for verification to make sure that you're real. I think Discord is getting like a lot of bots, and so they want a double like verification with your phone. Now, I don't know if that's just per server. I don't know if that's how this server is set up, because I'm really not setting up the server. I can't remember your password. That's a problem. That is Discord TOS thing. It's out of my control. They need to verify account to show Discord they aren't a bot. Oh, okay. So that's a Discord thing. And if you can't remember your password, yeah, you're gonna have to go through all that too. That is out of my control, from what I understand. Yeah, once you have it figured out, if you get a chance to figure it out and reset your password or start a new account, then you can start posting your art. I would love to see it. I'm excited to see everyone's art. I am going to be doing like a little, I plan on making a couple videos, by the way. So there is a food channel, and that channel is for y'all to post your food. I am planning on doing a video about the food y'all post. Do I think it's nasty looking, or do I like it? I'm also going to be doing a video probably on, it's called Rose's Roast or Toast. Like, will I roast your art or toast your art? But you have to be brave to be a part of that. So if you are afraid that I'm going to hurt your feelings, then don't post there, because I will probably roast or toast it. All roasting is also a joke. I don't believe that art looks bad for bad's sake. It's all in the name of fun. I have posted the line arts. Yeah, so I think we're posting line arts. If people want to color them, I think. Just make sure if you post a line art that you're posting your signature on your line art. And everyone needs to respect the fact that it is the initial artist's line art. Roast me. You want me to roast you? I will be doing a video on roasting. So y'all need to start posting roasting or toasting videos, or roast or toast art. And I will do a video on that. I'm not going to roast today because I'm going to make a whole video on roasting. And definitely I will roast you because you roast me all the time, Winter, on my art. So I am definitely going to roast you on your art. Just wait. Just because you make backgrounds and I don't, you know, you started something. That's all I'm going to say. Doesn't this look kind of like a coloring book? I think it kind of looks like a coloring book page. If you want people to be able to color your line art, post it in the section color my line art. It is posted anywhere other than there. It's expected to not be used by anyone else and is to be viewed and admired only unless otherwise stated by the artist. That sounds good to me. My mom, she messaged me so she once told me to go, she gave me money so I can go get her a small thing of chocolate milk. And I ended up not listening to her. I ended up like getting her a decent sized thing of chocolate milk because I'm like, if you're gonna drink chocolate milk, you're gonna drink it. No, she only wants a itty bit for her coffee. So she ended up giving me like the rest of it. Well, she just messaged me. She's like, can you go get me some chocolate milk? And a small one. All in big letters. She definitely wants a small one. Doesn't want the big one. She doesn't like chocolate milk that much. Hello! Welcome to the stream. No sound, yes, clap too. I'm streaming on multiple platforms, so if you guys have me, if I'm reading other people's chat, that's why I'm streaming on like 3 different platforms. It's strong blacks and whites. You're talking about my line art has very thick black lines for sure. My line art has. Your English is so bad. Well, it looks like you're doing all right as it is. I'm sorry about that. You're good. You're good. Welcome to the stream. I am streaming 3 places. So, for why it looks like a coloring book. Oh, okay. You're Turkish. That's awesome. We get people from all over. We get Turkish. I've had people from Iraq, from Japan, from Canada, all over. Yes, it's my art. This is my art. This is my art. I'm not AI, I promise. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it probably looks like a coloring book because it's like super dark in places and like, you know, it does look like a coloring book, I'm not gonna lie. We've been working on it the last Well, hours, honestly. I actually, his nose is a little bit higher. You think, like his nose is higher than normal? Maybe a little bit. What am I talking about? I am not an artist. Oh no, you're more than welcome to comment on my art. Actually, you know what? I could try and fix his nose a little bit. You see, he kind of has more of a pointy nose. I don't know. I'm gonna draw right now for the roaster toast. I'm gonna go to work. Bye. Well, thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, if y'all want to draw for the roaster toast, post it to the roast your video content. Yes. If I get enough of these, I'm definitely making a video. I'll probably put my own roast, or maybe y'all can roast my art too. I'll do a little roaster toast, roast Rose's art. I'm making you roast Gladius, draw us your own style, even took away her background, just like you. Okay. I think I am done with this for now. I think his arm looks a little funky though. That's the only thing I don't like about this drawing, is his arm looks a little funky. I'm gonna fix it. Look, it's fine. He's got puny little arms anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm making you roast Gladius. How dare you make me roast Gladius? My own art. How dare you? The closer arm? Yes, the closer arm looks off. It looks a little bit off. But I'm the artist that sometimes gets to a point where she doesn't care. I think what's throwing it off a little bit, there's a few things that are throwing it off a little bit. The biggest thing I think is throwing it off is this thing he wears. I made it like super big. And another thing that's throwing it off is I gave him massive shoulders. He's got shoulders for days. I think it's because the form is too short. Well, the problem is what he's wearing, this little thing here, I made it really big. And so it's like covering a big portion of his forearm. But yeah, I think the forearm it's making it look a little small. See if I can correct it. Artist tip: if something looks off, it's intentional. Style choice. It's a style choice, bruh. That's totally me. You know why it's short? It's because AI made it. That's why. It's also like the angle on the picture makes it look a lot more foreshortened. So that's part of it too. You know, the arm kind of does this number. I'm trying to make it better. I am sorry, guys. I am trying to make it better. It's fine. We're fine. It's okay. Hacking noises. I'm in. Good. Why don't you post some of your art? If you post it under the roaster toast, I am not roasting it yet. So if you post anything under the roaster toast, you will have to wait for me to roast it. Foreshortening is the devil's work. Eye perspective is the devil's work. Perception. Soon I will make you guys emotes. Soon it will happen. His eye is like the weirdest eye in anime. There's no other eye like these Yu-Gi-Oh characters' eyes. None. They don't exist. It's literally the weirdest eye in existence. Like, I don't even know how the artist came up with this eye. I am just so curious how they came up with this. Is just how I draw eyes. I think it's good. I think I'm happy with this. I just need to fix his chain, and then I'm pretty much happy with it. I mean, I might see little things here and there, but I think I'm done with the art portion of this. There's only so much trying hard that I'm gonna do with my art, because I'm a lazy artist. And I've told Winter this before, like, sometimes I just give up. And when I give up, I'm just like, whatever, I'm done. And I'm pretty much there. Like, I'm happy with it. It's good. His collar is off, but that's okay. Maybe I can fix that real quick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is sometimes very weird. They choose archetype for theme packs, like the newest pack called Phantom Revengers. We have otherworldly beings with thousands of hands and mech punish human sense. 1 second, guys. I gotta change baby diaper. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. You guys leave me walls of text. Okay, an edgy girl band. Is in like Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, we joke about AI and Rose being AI, but I did put an AI detection tool, the current best one promoted by big artists like Cat and Chat in my section of Discord. You can run us through it, yourself through it, random artists. If you have a suspicion, you always have the right to challenge it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Did y'all post any new art? Definitely Roaster Toast, but I'm not going to look at that yet. Oh, you have a lot of line art, Winter. This is cool stuff. So this is like your doodles? Doodles. I didn't know. I guess so now you can run it through something to tell you if it's AI. That's not yours? Who is that? That's forwarded. Oh, it's Evox's. Cool. But why are you, like, is it not working? It's got like Gundam, it looks like Majin Buu stuff too. Kind of reminds me of like a DBZ and then like mech at the same time. Oh, line art? Okay. Well, guys, I think I am done with this. This is pretty much where I'm at. I might post this under the Discord for line art. Y'all can check it out. Yeah, the pack is called Phantom Rangers 2/3 deck. Among them are Otherworldly Being, and the last deck is some edgy girl band. Okay, okay. By the way, Winter has made a card game. I think it's cool. Like, if you guys ever make your own card games, I think it's a lot of work. I think you did card game art. You told me you make line art channels, so I did, and I put this in there. Okay, okay. So it means like I have to add my signature to this if I'm going to add it to the line art channel. Which is fine. I'll add a signature. I don't want it there. Just please, guys, if you guys use the Discord and you decide to color each other's line art, respect the artist and keep their signature. Because it is their art initially, even though you color it. And you can sign the colored portion saying that you colored it. But if you decide to color someone's line art, just respect the artist. You told me to make, oh, sorry. I have done card art concepts, both the cards themselves and the art that goes with them, yes. I think it's amazing if you're able to make like a card, what do you call it? If you're able to make like a card game, I think it's awesome. That's a lot of work. Rose can give you a hell of a signature crash course. The signature needs to be 6,000 by 6,000 large pixels. That's just for you, Winter. You need to be able to see mine. I actually didn't need to redo my signature. This was an old signature. This is like my original signature. I need to like completely redo it. I need to do a rose-colored spark signature. I did try it a long time ago, but it doesn't have the time to finish it. Yeah, it's like manga. Manga takes a lot of time to finish. A lot of time to finish. Same with like card games. But if you know, I know there's a lot of like people that make card games. I just think that's amazing if you're able to create something like that. It's just a lot of time consumption. Well, guys, I think I am going to actually end stream. We've been streaming for close to 3 hours, and I am getting a little bit tired. I've got to do some things today, so I appreciate all you guys who have tuned in to watch me draw this Yu-Gi-Oh drawing, and awesome that you guys joined the Discord. If you have not, it's in my card. On all my channels, if you want to check out my card information, you will find it, and the Discord information is there. I will say I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, so if you guys want to join me for a stream, if you guys would like to, if you guys are new and have not joined the channel before and this is your first time, I recommend you subscribing, because if you subscribe, it'll notify you that I am going live, and it helps you out, it helps me out. So please subscribe, please follow my channels. And in a future video, y'all will see this art completed. I have a few that I started drawing, and you guys will see all these arts completed. I'm doing a whole video, and that will be on my YouTube. So if you're interested to see this fully colored and everything completed, there will be a future video. But I'm not going to tell y'all what that video is called, because that would ruin it. But guys, thank you guys again for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. And guys, if y'all are artists, don't quit creating. and post your stuff on the Discord. And if you want me to roast or toast it, post it in the roast or toast tab. Last thing is, if for some reason that you do post art there, I'm sorry, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, if you guys join the Discord server, it might take a minute for you to be able to post something because Winter has to approve it, or I can approve it. Until then, you might be locked out of typing. Just give us a few minutes, give us a little bit. You can message Rose Colored Sparks or Winter Wolf, and one of us can help you get approved on the server. So guys, thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. I'll see you next time.